Hello everyone. Welcome back to my chatty, sassy channel here on YouTube where we talk about all things luxury, be it luxury fashion, luxury travel, or life's luxuries in general. If any of that interests you, make sure to hit that red subscribe button down below as I try to put out videos twice a week on Tuesdays and Saturdays, as well as some shorts in the middle of that. And the thing that I'm talking about today, if the orange boxes do not give it away, is Hermes. So I have an Hermes unboxing, but on top of the Hermes unboxing, I also want to be talking about what is on my Hermes wish list, as I'm still on that journey to get my first offer for a quota bag. So let's start off with the unboxing. Now, this unboxing is not a true unboxing. I have already worn this item, and so that gives you a little bit of a hint of what it might be. But this also was an item that was not originally mine. So this item is something that is pre-loved, and I got it from a wonderful friend who is an amazing collector and YouTuber. Some of you, in fact a lot of you probably know her, Meredith from Living Luxe with Meredith. She had a vlog sale back in the middle of October, so a couple of weeks ago, and that vlog sale was going to be in the middle of my very busiest week. I was sort of at a point where I was about ready just to quit my job because I was so stressed because it was that long and hard of a week. But Meredith very kindly sent me some pictures of some of the things that she was going to be including in the vlog sale that I might be interested in, because I didn't know if I was going to be able to get off work in time to actually watch this vlog sale and see what she was selling. And there was one piece that I absolutely fell in love with that Blake absolutely loved as well. And so let me get that piece and show it to you now. So the piece that I got is this very large, so I'll have to put in screenshots, wool cashmere blend poncho in gray and navy and some orangey red, and this gorgeous brown leather trim on it. But I absolutely love this piece. This is extremely me. The colors are very me. I've got my neutrals and my navies and my browns and my grays. It's sort of got like this little bit of a Western feel to it. It is so cozy, like I feel like I'm walking around with a blanket, but in the best way. If you guys have been with my channel since I went to Hawaii, one of the Fendi pieces that I really wanted to try on felt like I was wearing a blanket, but not in a good way. This feels like I'm wearing a blanket in a very good way. And so I was extremely excited to get this from Meredith, because since she is one of my good friends, I am so excited just to have a piece from her collection with me, because it feels like I get to have a little bit of Meredith here in the US with me, and that's just a wonderful feeling. But while we were doing this for me, I went on the hunt for something for Meredith. For those of you who follow Meredith, you will know that she is a collector of many things, not just luxury, but Lego and also Stanley's. And she's also a massive fan of Wicked, and Target in the US came out with Wicked Stanley collaborations that dropped, and I was able to secure both of them. So these are not staying with me, these are headed to Australia for Meredith, because I told her that I would hunt them down. I hunt them down and found them for her, and so these are on their way to her. As soon as I'm done filming this, these will be packed up. And then just wanted to sort of share these little neat things. The Glinda is a glittery pink. The Elphaba one, I will say, seeing it in person, I kind of want to get one for myself now, because this one to me is really cool, but this one's also pretty as well. So these are on the way to Meredith, but what about what is on my personal Hermes wish list? So when it comes to my personal Hermes wish list, I'm in a little bit of a weird place. There's the plan that I am going to Paris next year with all the other YouTubers for that meetup, which means, do I really want to spend more stuff here, or do I want to wait and get more Hermes stuff in Paris? Then there's the fact that next fall, in addition to that, Nashville's getting an Hermes and it's opening up. Do I want to be making Hermes purchases now, or do I want to wait until Nashville gets here, and instead of continuing this process that I've been on for several years of getting an offer from Hermes in Orlando, do I just need to build my profile here, call it a loss in Orlando, and move my profile to Nashville? Well, whatever my shopping might be, doesn't mean I don't have a wish list. That doesn't mean there aren't things that I think are pretty that I want. And the first thing that's on my wish list is Meredith's fault. And that is going to be a navy box leather Kelly belt. So Meredith unboxed this belt on her channel, and I never really thought that I needed one until I saw this leather and on how beautiful this leather is in a belt, and I know on how much that I wear my Hermes belts. I also know that I wear a lot of denim and a lot of navy, and sometimes I don't want to wear a contrasting belt, I've come to realize. So, despite the fact that the Hermes Kelly belts have gotten much more expensive than when my husband got me mine by several $100s, this is still on the wish list. Another item that I have on my wish list from Hermes is a pair of shoes. I have my Etoupe black belt combo, which I really, really like. The thing that I've realized is that now that I have an Etoupe belt, I want an Etoupe pair of shoes because I like my belts and my shoes to match. I also like my bags to match, but that's a different thing altogether. But I would love a pair of Orans in Etoupe. My issue is that the Epsom leather is not overly comfortable. So if they, and I don't even know if they make it in this leather, if they made the tube color in the box leather in the Orans, I would be sold. But as it is, I'm kind of waiting because I don't think that they make those quite yet. Now, an item that I think would definitely have to be purchased in Paris because they are very expensive is the Neo ankle boot in the gold natural brown leather color. These are $1,800 boots in the US. In Europe, they are much more affordable, plus there's the VAT back. I would feel much more comfortable paying the Europe price for them. So this is a pair of shoes that definitely is on the wish list for Paris, is not on the wish list for me in the US. And in fact, the Kelly belt also probably on the wish list for Paris as well. When it comes to other items in the stores that I like, back this summer, I tried on, and I didn't take a picture of the tag, which I'm killing myself for. So if someone knows what this is, let me know, because I didn't see it on the website when I got home from that shopping day. But there was this gorgeous sweater that I tried on, and the reason I liked it so much is that it had like silk on the front, but then like the sleeves and the back, I think it was the sleeves and the back, but the rest of the material was, it almost reminded me of like a basketball athletic type of jersey material but in like a sweater form. And I just thought that was really comfortable and breathable. And so this is a piece that I feel like would be very, very wearable for me. I'd be open to it in the navy that I tried it on in. Hopefully I have some footage up of it. I'd be open to it if it came in like a beige, if it came in a black and a white. I just really liked the fit of this sweater. I like the design of it. And so this is sort of the piece of ready to wear that I'm keeping my eye on. Hopefully this is a common style that they do. Now, a piece of homeware that I am looking at that while I don't love the price, because of the price that I got another one for. So one of the very first items that I got from Hermes was the Hermes sushi tray. It's now called like the Hermes like small number 5 tray that I got in the gold mosaic. At the time I got it for like 125 bucks. That one has gone up a lot since then, but the one that I want is even more expensive. The one that I want is the Cheval d'Orient tray, and I think that this is just so gorgeous. The colors are the colors of the decor in my home. It would go very well in my home, very well anywhere in my home, but especially in like my office or my living room. It is just such a gorgeous pattern, and it is so beautiful. But this one very small tray is priced at $565. That's a lot for a very small tray that is meant to be decorative, that I'd probably use just for setting like jewelry or something like that on. I'm not really sure that I can pay the money for, whether that were in Paris or here, but I do really love it. So this is something that is definitely on my overall Hermes wish list, because I think it's something that I could see Blake potentially getting for me, since it's something that I wouldn't feel comfortable spending the money on for myself. Now, a piece is much more sentimental than it is practical, is the Hermes Rock Bar de Rire scarf. This to me reminds me so much of one of my horses, the one horse that we sadly had to put down. And so whenever I look at this scarf, I see Riley, and because I see Riley, I want this scarf so much to feel like that I have a piece of my horse with me. And so I would love to have this. So there is one final item that I'm thinking about getting from Hermes, and this is not actually for me, this would be for my husband. So darling, if you're watching, please stop watching at this point. But it is this item right here, being the basalt marine color. He has been talking about having an item like this. He has one from Valentino, but he's been talking about getting an item like this. And I think that this color combo would work so well with him, so well with what he wears, that I think that this would be a really great piece to get him. But again, my thought is, do I get it for him this Christmas? Or do I hold off, get it for him from the Nashville store whenever it opens next Christmas? So that wraps it up for my Hermes wish list for things that I'm thinking about as I continue my Hermes journey, trying to get that ever elusive offer for my Birkin 30 in either Togo, Rouge Cellier, gold hardware, or Box Rouge H, gold hardware. One day I will get this bag. Maybe it'll be in Paris next year when I get this bag, but one day I hope to get this bag. And these are some of the items that I could definitely see coming into my collection to aid in that journey. So with that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, everybody. Bye!